Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you watch this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD. With me today, on the bottom left of your screen, if all this works out well, you'll have a horrible little southern twat called Dr. Jamie Neil Keppelmarsh.
Hello!
I can imagine he's pulling faces at me now. I can't see him. He can't see me. You guys should be able to see the pair of us doing all sorts of obscene gestures at each other. I can hear that. For those of you that don't know, Dr. Jamie Neil Keppelmarsh, he is 1/4 of Team Europe. That's part of the fun team that's made up of myself, him, the Pastafarian and Squirrel. Originally met you on the Strange Friends server, did we not?
Yep, many months ago.
Yes, and then we got pissed up one night doing Viscera cleanup detail, and that's when I really met Neil.
That's when the monster within became without.
It's all
Something.
good, it's all good. Right, for those of you wondering about the conundrum of what we're doing about this particular job, I decided to set Steam into offline mode, which means it doesn't auto-update, because there's no such way of turning off auto-updates, and already someone's hit us. Wow, that's good. Thanks, mate.
It's worthy of a mod sucks, I think.
Ah, fuck you. Right then, mate. I've got some questions for you.
Excellent! I am looking forward to them.
No, you're not.
No, I'm really not. I saw one of them on Twitter this morning.
Well, the first one comes from Mr. Warzark85DF. Who are you? What should I know about your channel, and what are you doing?
Well, the last one's very interpretive, but as for the first two, I'm Neil. I do vlogs. I used to do like video games, but that kind of petered out long ago when I started getting all the money and hoes from the vlogs. So yeah, I vlog. That's me, basically.
You only vlog? You don't do games anymore?
Um,
I am sad.
well, yeah, basically.
So what are you doing, Neil?
What am I doing? This is something I ask myself often, but I'm currently at university, studying video games. So I haven't abandoned video games entirely, just on YouTube. But, yeah.
Fuck YouTube.
Screw it.
Apart from the part where we like to entertain people.
Other than that bit, yeah.
Yeah, other than that bit. Next one. We're getting through these questions too quickly, mate.
Oh god, I'll slow down.
No, don't slow down. Just put some more depth into it. Put some more depth into it, mate. Balls deep, if you will. Right, we've got 3 questions from Verta. She's on Twitter at Sarah Hesker. How many i5s is it ideal to own? Really?
Is this a question for me or you? I feel like you're more qualified for this one.
You. I have 2 i5s and an 11-inch i5 apparently.
I've got an i7, so I'd say 0.
You don't think it's ideal to have any i5s at all?
I manage without. Got an i7, yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, next question from Verta. If you were a mod, would you suck?
Yes. All mods suck.
That's nice, dear. Final one. What would you name your truck? I assume in the context of Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah. Something like Barry or something, I expect. That seems like quite a good truck name. Could do with a truck called Barry or Paul. Wait, they're the Chuckle Brothers, aren't they?
Is it bad that when you first said Paul, I was actually immediately thinking Paul Daniels, who we lost this week, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Tragic.
Very. He was my childhood hero. Well,
Was it?
one of. The other one was Rolf Harris, and look where that's gone.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. And now Rolf Harris now resides in Stafford Prison. I am the closest I've ever been to my childhood hero, and he's a fucking kiddie
Oh,
fiddling.
God, yeah.
cunt.
It's possibly not the context you might have envisaged.
No. It's right. So long as I meet Jackie Stewart before he dies, I'm happy.
I'm sure you shall.
I won't. But yeah, Paul Daniels. For those of you who don't know, he's a magician, and he unfortunately recently passed away to brain cancer. It was quite a lot of fun to watch when I was growing up, actually, was Mr. Paul Daniels.
I think I'm of the wrong generation for him, but
Yeah.
I'm aware of him.
I could have many a rant about my parents and Paul Daniels, but I won't. This is all about Neil today, so...
All about me.
Well, I like to do me every now and again, but every now and again, it's nice to take a break from the me. And continue on with The next question from a gentleman known as Victor10 on Twitter as @SamuelMalpass. If you did a Euro Truck series, what would your company name be? And before you answer this properly, you actually answered to this on Twitter. You said "suck a fairy dick."
No, I think my exact wording was "fuck off, pixie dick."
That's the one. Why?
Oh, he's a real life friend. And my answer, apparently, well, not anymore after I called them pixie dicks. But to answer the question, if I had a truck, Euro Truck company, I think I'd call it Little Dickhead Unlimited. That sounds about right.
Okay. And we're out of questions. Well done, Neil.
Oh.
Well done. I told you to slow down with it, put a bit of depth into it.
Wait. I distinctly remember seeing another question on Twitter.
What's that?
Yeah, from Squirrel. Oh, I'll interview
I'm
myself.
driving. I can't go looking it up now.
No, I remember it perfectly. I can interview myself if you want. One man show.
Off you go then, Mr. One Man Show.
All right then, Neil. Big spoon or little spoon?
Oh, yeah, that one, Neil. The skeptical squirrel. He asks whether you'd be the big spoon or the little spoon.
Oh, little spoon, always.
Why?
Why? Because it's just clearly superior.
How is it superior?
I
Tell
don't know.
me. Tell your people at home watching. They need answers. Well, go
I
on,
don't have them.
answer the question.
I-
I'll shut up for long enough if you want, but answer the fucking question. Big spoon or little spoon? Little spoon? Why? Go on.
Cause I like it.
I like it. Alright, fine. He likes it, everybody. That's all he's got to say.
I like it.
I shut up for long enough for him to say he likes it. I'll shut.
What? Yep. What?
I shut up long enough for you to give a nice elaborate answer as to why you like being Little Spoon, and you didn't take the opportunity. You are a crap.
It's one of
guest.
those things just beyond mere words, I feel.
Well, if you considering you're videoing this and you're going to send me the footage after we're finished recording, would you like to put it into hand actions as to what's going on, or facial expressions, or maybe even write a little message, put it on a bit of paper, and just go mods? No, you've probably done that already, haven't you?
No, but I wish I had now.
Oh dear. Well, I've got one for you. If you ever have a rare moment of mod rules, hashtag mod rules, there's an equally opposing one to balance it out. Hashtag squirrels drool. I quite like this one, strangely.
I think it'll catch on.
Yes, it's been about 2 years since we've come up with the squirrels drool one, and it
Oh.
hasn't caught on yet.
I was going to say that's the first time I've heard it, I think.
Yeah. That's how rare it happens, because usually the occasions of mod ruling happens at the same time as squirrels drooling. It's very, very rare. Very, very rare. I take it you've got zero interest in Euro Truck yourself, by the way. Otherwise, you'd... No, wait, you did it once, didn't you prick?
Oh, goodness, yeah,
Good morning, afternoon, evening. My name's Brother. Oh, it's Cross Matilda again. Fuck you.
I gave you a little shout out, come on.
A little shout out. You made an entire song about me, you cunt.
Well, it was the yell out, I don't know.
Yell out.
No, yeah, I've played a fair bit of Euro Truck. I think I've got like, well, I was going to say 55 hours as if it's a lot. You're there with, what, 300 or something?
It's a few.
Quite a few. We've lost count by this point. But
Yeah, I can't be off Steam to figure out, because say I'm in offline mode at the moment. Come on, get off. I'm stuck on the bloody roundabout. I should just ride over that. Come on. Oh, and I've got a wheel spinning. Lovely. Oh god, where did he come from? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm loving this.
You're loving this.
Yeah.
Why? It's shit.
You're going to be stuck there forever.
Probably. There we go. We're free of the menace known as the roundabout. And people are still trying to drive into me.
But I feel like the AI still leaves something to be desired.
Well, apparently in the latest patch it brings in the customizable wheel nuts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. They're actually making more fixes to the AI.
Huh.
Which means they might indicate it first before they pull in front of you.
Hmm.
Or they might give you a little bit of a chance to not be cut up, you know? I know what I'm trying to say, words are failing me right now.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Likewise.
I think it gives the game a certain charm to have fucking horrible AI, I feel.
Yes, definitely. So have you got any plans for the immediate future then, Mr. Neil?
Not really, no. Just carry on vlogging, carry on doing what I'm doing.
What about long term? I mean, you said you're doing video games at university.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm currently doing specifically story writing for video games at Falmouth in Cornwall, and it's an interesting one because every video game related like lecture and seminar and stuff I have, they're all good. I'm learning stuff and I'm making games and things.
You're learning?
Well, some might say that, yeah. And but then the writing side of it is literally they put us in the creative writing course lectures and everything, which is fine and everything, except they do nothing but poetry, which I don't know. Poetry doesn't seem very applicable to games to me.
I suppose if you were to make a brief intro cutscene.
Maybe,
or if
yeah.
If you want to write little blurbs for R-Type, all they do is fucking prose. It's fuck off.
But yeah, so the course isn't amazing, but you know I've already just dropped. Is it $9,000 a year now on it? So I figure I might as well stick it through the other 2 years and at least get a degree out of it, what it's worth.
Ouch. I take it you have to pay this back eventually. $9,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, I thought
That's
I did
just
back when I was at
tuition.
college last.
Oh yeah, it's going up in it. Terrible. But
I would argue that degrees these days aren't worth the paper they are printed on.
Nah, not really.
By the time you're finished, mate, every fucker's going to have a degree, and you're going to all be trying to compete into a similar field. So unless you get some sort of work experience on the go now, you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. I assumed when I applied for a course called Writing for Video Games that I was fucked, though. So it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, if I remember rightly, actually. If you wanted to get some actual experience on the go, I'll just throw this out there now. So if 4040 and Locke want to hurt me, feel free to hurt me. Shit. 4040's on his own university course in Cardiff. He's doing computer programming.
Mm-hmm.
And Locke has long harboured ambitions to make his own game. I mean, me and him tried to collaborate on one about a year or so ago. But we all just lost motivation quite quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe he just poke 40 or poke Locke about doing
Hey, it's an idea, yeah.
some sort of collaboration effort, yeah.
I'm probably the least useful person on any games team, being the writer, because, you know, if I have a sick day or something, I don't come in, then they're like, yeah, he's only the writer. But if it's the programmer, it's like end of the world or something.
It depends if there's a deadline of getting the game done or not.
Well, yeah. There is. We've got, I think, about 2 weeks or something, and then. Ugh. But I'm not thinking about that.
Oh, we're talking in the context of university courses, are we? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
See, well, I'm thinking more the context of making the game for yourself. I suppose
Right.
the only deadline then would be money.
I suppose, yeah.
And actually, here's a question for you, because you seem to at least have some sort of insight knowledge. When they talk about games costing millions to develop, what the fuck are they spending this money on? For example, Star Citizen's raised how many millions of dollars, and they're spending it all? How? What? People's wages are already so high, aren't they? Computer equipment only costs so much, doesn't it? Where does it all go? It can't be all hookers and drugs, can it?
I do feel that Star Citizen's a bit of a special case in that one. That's the one where they keep on like adding more like stretch goals past the Kickstarter goal. Like, oh, if you give us an extra $2,000, we'll add pink polka dots or something. Like, am I thinking of the right one? Have I deeply offended you?
No. I don't really give much of a shit about Star Citizen because I think it's $70 million they've raised. How do you spend that much money on a game?
I don't know.
Seriously,
Well,
isn't that what it is though? You've got building rent and electricity, you've got wages of your staff, unless they keep on charging more and more. But it can't be true because they're all claiming about how piss poor they are and how they have to go to work on push bikes. That doesn't sound like the glamorous lifestyle of a games developer to me.
Was it ever supposed to be glamorous? That's my question.
A little bit, yeah, I'd say. Where's the money
I
go? Who's making this money?
I think Kickstarter's a bit of a, an incredibly flawed system anyway. Like, you put your money in there, you don't know where it's going to go. controversial statement of the year, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never kickstarted anything because I figure if a game comes out, I'll just buy it.
I've put a couple on Indiegogo. That's about it. I put money on one 3 years ago, and I got an update last week saying, "Oh yeah, we're still doing this game. Feel free to give us more money." No, fuck off. You've already got 20 quid out of me. For a sprite-based puzzle game that's slightly reminiscent of Abe's Odyssey. No, fuck off.
Oh, I got a. You're interested in the like Abe's Odyssey thing, right?
Yes.
There's some new installment or something coming. Am I right?
They're doing a HD remake of Abe's Exodus.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about it being a great big new adventure, but no, I'm sorry. From what I know of the Abe series and what I've played from the original games, it's a fucking HD remake. In the much the same way that you would Tasty is a HD remake of Abe's Odyssey. It's the same, but at the same time it's going to be different. And I love I love both games. They're both great replaying for each individual reason.
Yeah, they remade it in Unity or something, didn't they?
Immunity? Oh, in Unity, right.
Yeah.
I thought you said immunity then. What? Immune to what, sir? You fucking tool. Yes, back to the game development though.
Yes.
I still don't get where they spend all this fucking money. It's great. I'm sure some clever ass dickhead is gonna comment down below telling us about where all the money does go. In which case, 4040, you're not really that much of a clever dickhead. You know that. We love you really. I say it's because 4040 does actually have relevant experience in the area. Or maybe some smart ass like Locke, in which case, you're not a special dickhead, you're just a dickhead. Everyone else, just, you know, you're just being smart ass, just carry on anyway. We need to be educated. Where's this money go? Where's Star Citizen spending $70 million fucking dollars? It's ridiculous.
I imagine they're probably not. It's was that a particularly big project?
Star Citizen?
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
I think it was inspired in part by EVE Online. EVE Online is basically the world's biggest MMO set in space. You're in a spaceship and you fly around shooting things. And it's very, very pretty, very ornate. I spent 4 years playing it. I found it a great time sink, if I'm honest. And then you come to Star Citizen and let's stick to EVE. I'm sidetracking already before I've even got onto the main teeth of the subject. EVE made big promises of walking in stations, as in you could get out of your spaceship and walk around, because up until that point, all you could do was look at your avatar as a photograph. And then they introduced it, and the first patch it brought in actually overheated people's video cards to the point where they physically melted.
Rather unfortunate, isn't it?
Well, it's not as bad as the one patch they brought in which deleted everybody's boot.ini files.
That's fairly bad.
That was a fucking brilliant crash! That's before my time, thankfully. But EVE is all set in one persistent universe on one server. It's amazing how they do it, and you're talking like 50,000-60,000 people online on the same server, all interacting with each other.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's quite an achievement. It's not like WoW with how many thousand per shard or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. I'm not very well versed in my WoW, I'm afraid.
I'm not. I just know what I know from the other half. And Draz and a couple of other sad fucks in Team Tuxedo that play WoW. I'm sorry, did I call you all sad for playing WoW? Anyway, so Star Citizen are like, yeah, well, we could do this walking in stations, we could do it without glitches, because EVE tried to introduce that, I think it's 5-6 years ago now, and you're limited to walking out of your spaceship and walking around your personal captain's quarters. There's no actual walking around inside a station talking to other people as yet. The technology is not there, apparently. The Star Citizen are like, yeah, we could do that. You can jump into your ship, you can get out your ship and walk around the station, you can shoot people, this, that and the other, but they introduce it in the way of separate modules and everything. See, the problem with EVE, it was written back in 2003, I think it was. It's an ancient old game written with old networking coding, which isn't very helpful when it comes to making new game content.
Right.
Every now and again, they have to rewrite the entire fucking thing, and they're like, oh, we don't want to. But the more shit they add to the game. Fuck you, Neil. Fuck you.
I'm glad I was here for a catastrophic crash like that.
And we're off to Plymouth. It's okay, we're going to Plymouth anyway.
Shortcut.
Yes, essentially. Apart from the part where we've now added a few hours onto the job.
Other than that.
Fucking custom wheel nuts. Stupid idea. Apparently, custom wheel nuts is more important than fixing the AI.
Oh, definitely.
made a couple of suggestions, like, for example, Matilda's number plate at the front there, BB62FFW. On the back of the trailer, it's a European plate, XA803TL in this instance. Well, that should be the same on the trailer. And I've made that as a suggestion, and people are like, yeah, that sounds good, but FCS are like, no, it's too hard to implement. There's a mod out there somewhere, apparently, where you can do that. A fucking mod.
It reminds me of many years ago when everyone wanted coloured glass in Minecraft, and Notch said, no, it's impossible. And I think like the week later, someone had a mod for it. Like, devs seem to be unambitious with their own products. I don't know.
And this is why the PC is a superior platform for gaming, because we're not happy with what we're given, and there's modders out there who'll be happy to do it for us.
Very true. PC, Master Race, etc.
I wouldn't go so hard as to say PC Master Race, because there's obviously perks to console gaming. Like, say for example, everyone's got the same spec, so your game is guaranteed to work from console to console. It's not like it's not like I could buy a game for PC and then lend it to you and hope it would work for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Although that said, Steam has revolutionised the PC gaming industry on the whole, actually. Because I think for me, that's what really got me properly into PC gaming, because patching. They did all the work for you. You didn't have to go onto a website and find, if you got this version, if you got that version, if you got this particular incompatibility, try this, try that. You spent out longer patching the game than you did actually playing it, by which point you thought, the game's a bit of shit, I won't bother now. Steam took all that hassle away from us. It made gaming on the PC reliable, and made us now finally competitive with console gamers.
Hopefully, yeah. I remember the first when I got Steam, which was when I did start, as you say, start to get into gaming. I was in an HMV or something, and I saw this game. It said Portal 2 on the front. I was like, that looks like looks like it might be an interesting game. So I took it home, and I put the CD in. I'm like, right, ready to install it. And then it says, you need to install this software, some fucking software called Steam or something. And I was like, oh, fuck this shit. This is one of those things they're going to make me install it, and then I'm going to uninstall it, and it'll be gone. Fuck off Steam. But here I am, 5 years later, still on it. They got me hooked. It works. It's a good business move, I think. Like enforcing this software on the customer, but at the same time, like Origin and what's Ubisoft's one called?
You got Origin, you got Uplay.
Uplay, yeah, they can just fuck off.
Yeah, they can fuck off.
Especially when you buy a game on Steam and you have to use Uplay, like. You've got to launch Uplay through Steam or something.
Yeah,
ridiculous. But yeah, PC gaming is where it's at, I reckon.
My favourite one is Final Fantasy VII. That's released 20 years ago now, right? Older than you. And they make you log on through the Square Enix site first. Yeah, you have to make a proper Square Enix account, and I'm thinking, why? I've paid for the game. I didn't have to make a Square Enix account when I played the game first time fucking around. Well, I've got to do it now. I suppose on the plus side, I could mod it with Advent Children textures if you really wanted, but...
I'm going to break your heart and say I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game.
It happens. You're one of the minority.
Maybe.
I'm not going to hold it against you like some people. I will not cry myself to sleep at night thinking about what a bad friend you are.
What a terrible person I must be.
Alright, Neil, here's one for you. Gaming-wise, have you got top three of your favourite games of all time?
Oh, God.
We also have to bear in mind, people, Neil's like 10-15 years younger than me, so he's going to have a different idea of what makes a good game to me.
Yeah, like fucking
Flappy
Black
Bird,
Ops 2, what a fucking...
Fuck Black Ops.
No, top three. To the Moon would have to be on there.
I've played it. That's a short-form RPG, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. You're getting technical now. What does this mean? Short-form RPG.
Small, short.
Oh, okay. That's.
You're overthinking it, Neil.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's like it takes about 4 hours every time. You can't really take much longer or shorter. And it's a story really. It's more of a kind of interactive story than a game, which normally I despise. I hate cutscenes. I think the gameplay should always come first, but like this and things like Dear Esther and stuff are the kind of the exceptions for me. Because I don't know, it's a story, and it's kind of sad and it's happy at the same time, and it's like, I don't know, it makes you think about life and things.
Just what you need for a guy who overthinks everything.
Yeah. And Top 3 are difficult. But other 2 games, I'd have to put Spelunky on there, I think. Because that's something I sunk quite a lot of hours into and become, I don't know to blow my own trumpet, but pretty fucking good at. Number 3, I don't know. I haven't really got a 3, I don't think.
Include Portal 2, because by the sounds of it, you only got 3 games.
Yeah, Portal 2's decent. I play it once every couple of years or so.
So that's a great little story adventure all on its own.
Yeah, indeed. That's one of those games that you don't necessarily expect to be a gripping story experience, but it is more than just a puzzle game.
Cave Johnson here.
That's the one.
Very much so. So go on, serious suggestion for your last one, not Portal 2. Unless you actually do want to go Portal 2.
I don't know. I'll have to tab out and look at my Steam list.
Oh, no.
Nothing immediately springs to mind.
I swear you played a fair few games.
I've played a lot of games, but trying to name one as my 3rd favourite, that's a very specific task.
I'm so sorry for putting you on the fucking spot. God,
Oh,
man.
okay, no, I've got I've got one. Commander Keen 4, Secret of the Oracle. Because it's just, like, my childhood, in terms of gaming. My dad has kind of, I don't know, he must have had about 15 games, like, all the original Apogee titles, like the original Duke Nukem or Crystal Caves, and he also had Commander Keen. And episode 1 and 4 were free, or freeware actually, I guess, in those days, isn't it? Where they give you the first episode for free and then make you pay for the rest.
Shareware, possibly?
Shareware, yeah, that's the one. And yeah, episode 4. Yeah, just not up on my terminology. Episode 4, I don't know, it was just, the music's great, the games, it's a silly cartoony platformer for kids, and I still love it.
Absolutely
Yeah,
perfect for you.
Definitely, child in the mind. So yeah, I'll go with that. I also had Spectrum emulator. I'm not of the right actual generation to have had an original actual Spectrum, but I played quite a lot on the Spectrum emulator.
Oh yeah.
There was like a weird Pac-Man clone called Pac-Mania where Pac-Man can jump, and it really defeats the point of the whole game when you can just jump over ghosts.
A jumping Pac-Man.
Yes.
Nah, that just sounds sacrilegious.
It is a bit, yeah. Also played Commando on the Spectrum. I think it's called Commando. Yeah. Spectrum games.
If you want to play a classic, fire up an Amiga emulator and play Bomb Jack.
Bomb Jack. Oh, I think I might have seen this one
That's not too
somewhere.
bad. I put it on my channel a while back, about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had a workmate who wanted me to play it, so I took his face and put it over the video, making yam 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 noises.
It's funny you should say that, because do you remember in a certain video called MoD Sucks, there was a short, like 5-second clip of a Pac-Man board where I'm the ghost and you're Pac-Man. And I was actually I started making that game back in like August before I came to uni when I was practicing using Unity and things. Yeah, I was making a version of Pac-Man where you're Pac-Man, and I was going to release it to the world spontaneously.
Why did you stop?
Because I don't know, Unity's hard. I'm a writer. I'm not built for these such things.
Guys, in the comments, tell Neil who needs to finish this game.
I even had a little sound clip of you for the Pac-Man noises, you know. Still got it on my desktop, I think. You're going meh, 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 meh.
You're very kind. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I think we're going to call that an episode there. With me today has been a most fabulous guest in the form of Dr. Jamie Neil Keppermarsh. This is your time to say bye.
Yeah, sorry, I was too busy waving at the camera.
You can wave and speak at the
Multitasking.
I need to cheer myself up now. I need an Oreo. I have discovered Oreos. America, why did you keep the Oreos hidden for so long? Out bottom. Remember. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's get this stuff. It's just good vlog. Mouthful with Oreo, sorry.